Hey everybody, I'm Deron Davenport from Portland Cider Company here with David, the founder and head chef at HAB Sauce. We have teamed up to make a pretty awesome cider here based off of their flagship cider, Sauce Lord. And we're gonna sample through some of these delicious sauces and drink some cider. David, thanks for being here. Cheers.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So this is a dumb question, but do you like spicy food? How are you on the handling your spiciness?
I love
scale?
spicy food, and I used to be better at the really hot stuff, but I've changed a little bit. I like the medium hot.
Okay.
If I'm eating straight peppers, I want it to really spicy, like on your Thai food and your Mexican food. But when I go for a hot sauce, I'm looking for flavor and just the right amount of heat.
Okay, nice.
Occasionally, I'm looking for something a little spicier, but then sometimes I gravitate towards something that doesn't even have that much spice, but it's super flavorful.
Okay, getting the flavors of the peppers.
Yeah.
Nice. I think that was kind of the approach for the cider too. We didn't want to go too intense on the hot scale,
especially with drinks. I don't want them too spicy, but getting that little bit of kick in there is really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheers to that.
Yeah. Bloody Marys, though, I want real spicy.
No doubt. All right, so tell us about this first sauce that we're trying.
First sauce is a no label sauce, waiting for the labels. It's a black garlic Fresno.
Ooh.
So you get to be the first to try it out.
Okay, I'm excited.
Not very spicy at all.
Okay.
But
a nice
my
introduction.
focus on this one was really being able to taste that black garlic, because I've come across lots of other black garlic sauces. They're always too spicy.
Oh, okay.
I want that black garlic.
Yeah,
so,
get that flavor. Cool.
Let's see.
Let's try it out.
It's a good wing too.
It's a great wing. Dang, that's flavorful, man. So, you started in 2016. It was kind of like a side gig for you. When your daughter was born, and things have really taken off since then.
Yeah.
Would you say companies kind of developed as you thought it would, or?
I mean, I think I go along and learn while I go. I'm definitely happy to be at the point we're at right now. I'm very conservative when it comes to growth. I want to do it right, and I'm definitely scared of making mistakes. But it's just the way it goes. If you do that, you learn from it. But things are going really well. We're like in over 150 stores, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Yeah. Well, love the product, man.
Thank you.
Let's dive into the next one. That one was delicious.
That's the Sauce Lord inspired one. I created this one. It wasn't the first sauce. It's came a couple years into it. It was a joke. I sent my brother the photo of me holding up some bottles. He had some fun with it. Then he created I work a lot with my brother on a lot of the labeling. He created that, and we were just cracking up and like, we got to do something like this.
Yeah.
And that's where Sauce Lord came from.
Man,
That's nice too.
I love this sauce.
Of course, I'm like, oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah. No, it's so good.
When did Portland Cider start?
We started in 2012.
Okay.
I came on in 2014, and I appreciate your, being conservative about growth, because it's been a wild ride for us. Over the last 9 years, we just celebrated our 9th anniversary. So, learned, just like you said, man, learning by mistakes for sure, and just kind of holding on. And it's been fun. It's been fun developing, kind of our niche in the market, and one of those things is doing collabs like this and making sure we're staying like kind of rooted in Portland, and being connected with the scene here, because it's tons of like amazing makers in this town, so.
Yeah, this has definitely been one of my favorite collabs, because you can taste it. It's definitely something I see a lot. People posting. It's great.
Nice.
I don't think we're the only ones excited about it.
I hope not. Next sauce. Next
Next one is our spicy sweet soy sauce. This one is one I like things saucy, so I'm gonna put a little extra for you.
Sauce it up. That's what this is about.
This won the International Best Hot Sauce in the World award in 2020, and ever since then it blew up. I mean, when we go to an event and we do anything with that sauce, people freak out. We have to bring 2 to 3 times as much of that than anything else.
Awesome.
So it's done really well for us.
Let's try it.
It's the original spicy sweet soy sauce.
That's awesome.
I still love that sauce. I mean, sometimes we have a lot of flavors, 15, and I go back and forth on what I really enjoy, but that's one that I can see myself using quite a bit.
Yeah, 15's crazy, man. I mean, where do you draw inspiration to create all these new sauces? I'm sure you started out with just 1 or 2.
I love food, as you can see, and I mean, there's so much out there to do things with this. So I mean, I feel like I'm just going to keep trying different combinations. And I mean, I get inspired by other people for sure, but I also love to be different. So maybe some artwork will inspire a sauce, or working with a certain artist that was like, hey, can you make something like this? And I'll try and
cool.
Come out with something
kind of
different.
like a reverse of the norm.
Yeah, like Atmosphere. Slug from Atmosphere will always suggest a certain thing, like a direction to go when we do sauces with him. Like last time we did apples, and then this time, oh no, I can't tell you this time. But there's another one coming.
Secret one coming, folks. You heard it here first. One of the things I love about your brand is that you have these awesome label designs. Like each bottle is really different. Seems like draws from a different artistic kind of background. Like, tell me more about, and then let's eat this wing. But tell me more about
this one. The soy sauce was inspired by my father. So my brother, who does a lot of our art, his name's Angel. He designed this. It's a barong, which is a spirit animal, and it's, we made this for my father after he passed away, and it just means a lot to us. But all the labels really have some kind of different inspiration. Like this next one we're going to do is Smoked Gochugaru. It was a Rob Sonic, Leitrenelia collaboration. So it was for his album release.
Cool.
And when I first started the business, I was just quick to make labels, and they were plain, just because I was so excited about the sauce. But I'm an artist, a graffiti artist, and I was like, oh man, I need to bring in some of the art to that. And so I started doing some things, and then I'm like, oh man, I have all these people that I'm friends with, that I work with, and I had like a crew of artists. Like, let's start doing some stuff. And my brother was the first one to make one. He did the pineapple habanero. He did this. He does a lot of them. He's our in-house graphic guy.
Okay.
But then I started working with other artists that I don't even know, just that I really like their work. And so we would start to collaborate, and then that really just turned into something where I'm like, man, I want to work with musicians. I want to, and then there'll be other artists. And so I think the labels just keep getting better. And I mean, it's beautiful labeling on the outside. It's delicious sauce on the inside. I mean, why not?
Absolutely.
We have a canvas, so we'll just paint it up.
Yeah, man, I would agree. That's cool that each label has kind of like a meaning and a story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Let's try this sauce.
Smoked Gochugaru, yeah.
It's the first time for me on this one.
So I've been addicted to this sauce. It's just like our smoked cherrywood, but with gochugaru in it, but no fermenting or anything. It's the same thing that you'll find in kimchi.
Okay.
But it didn't do any fermenting at all. So it's real smoky, and I mean, I put this on so many different things.
It does kind of have that kind of like umami, like really. Just a little bit of tang to it, and that smoke is, I love smoky stuff, so that's killer. And
like right now, I mean, I got the heat right on my lips. Like the soy sauce was definitely more towards the back. Smoked Gochugaru.
All right, so we're gonna try this next sauce. This one is one of my favorites that you make. It tastes amazing. It's the right amount of heat. We actually used a little bit of honey in the cider because I love this one so much. It's just a nice balance to the habanero.
Yeah. This chocolate habanero honey. So it's chocolate habaneros, which are a darker, more brown habanero. And then it's an orange blossom. We work in a really busy street. So it's a really good honey. The artist is Stephen Russell Black. Beautiful label. I really love his art. That's an oil painting right there.
Well,
yeah, let's try it.
Let's go.
It's
I don't know if it's the chocolate habanero or what, but like the habanero flavor just shines like immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I always wanted to do my own honey, and that it just came out perfect. I was really stoked with it.
So one of the things we're going to do is dive deep into the old Instagram,
All right.
as is customary, and we found this picture of you with a couple gentlemen, and we need a little more details on it.
Okay, this photo is me. This is just a few weeks ago. Dan the Automator and Latif, the Truth Seeker. He was in Lyric's, cool rap group, and I was at the show they did here, and I just found out about it online. Like what? Like I love Dan the Automator. He's got albums like Lovage. He's in a group with Prince Paul, Handsome Boy Modeling School, and so when I knew they were going to be here, I was like, I'm going to get in, and I showed up early because I had all these records I wanted to get signed.
Oh, okay.
And
you're a fanboy.
I'm a fanboy when it comes to like hip hop. Like certain cats from the '90s, I gotta get out and get my records signed. And I have a massive record collection, so I mean, I take those records very seriously. And so I showed up at like 4:00 to a show that started at like 9, and I walked up to the front. And I had my record bag, and they said, "Come on in." I'm like, "Okay." And I'm an artist and I'm a DJ, so like I do shows too. So I knew, okay, I'm just gonna walk in, and they treated me like I was performing. I knew a guy opening, so I was like, "Yeah, I'm here with so and so," and I didn't say too much. You don't say too much. And next thing you know, they're handing me a wristband, asking me who I wanted to put on the guest list. And of course, I was just like, I had tickets to the show, but I was like, well, I ended up just going with it. And so I had backstage pass, and I used my tickets. I gave them to somebody else, and then I put it from a couple friends in the guest list.
Oh, there you go.
And I just hung out. I was in the room, the artist room, just chilling, and nobody showed up. And I'm like, oh shoot, like, okay, so I'm out watching the show. They finally get there, and then I head back. Finally, there's people around. My friend's performing. I go back, and then I meet up with Dan. And it's the first time I met him. I had talked to him online before, but like this is the first time in person. And because he knows about the sauce, so that's cool.
Okay.
And so
nice.
we ended up talking about food for like 15 minutes, just sauce, food, and I mean, I get my record signed. Super nice guy. I mean, this guy knows everybody, and I mean, he helped out all these MCs and groups for like they would record at his house. I mean, he's a legend in hip hop.
Yeah.
So that night was just, I can't believe it happened. It was so much fun.
That's like some Ocean's 11 level like infiltration, man.
I felt a little bad, but it's like, it's just what I do. Kind of go with it,
happen.
Yeah, and I knew I wouldn't get the record sign unless I was where I needed to be, and that's where I needed to be.
Nice. That's amazing. That's a great story. Picked a good one. All right, man. That honey is so good. It's like,
oh no.
When you put that as like one of the spicier ones, I was like, I don't know. And then I'm like eating them. I'm like, no,
it's a creeper.
It's a creeper. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's that chocolate habanero. Sure.
Get numbness going. Like we need to move on. You've loaded me up here. What's this last sauce?
So this is something I started. There's always someone who comes up to the booth and goes, "Give me your hottest sauce." And I'm like, slow down, buddy. It's always macho man guy. Like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
All right, you want to show off? It's fine. We all like hot foods. So we made this sauce. We called it machismo, which is macho.
Yeah.
And this one's our machismo ghost. It was a limited edition. I'm only gonna do little runs of these.
Okay.
This one's gone. We made 144 bottles. That's it. Sold out quick. And the next one is coming this summer. It's gonna call it. This is machismo ghost. The next one's machismo reaper.
Oh,
And
dang.
It's gonna be
Up in the ante
really
a little
hot.
bit.
Yeah, I mean this one's hot, but at the same time, there's so much in this, so there's flavor,
Okay.
but there's
good.
heat.
Good.
Yeah.
Let's give it a go.
Let's see. Oh, here it is.
Let's see how machismo I am. Oh man, that's good. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So, you said you love trying hot sauce on wings and tacos. What are your favorite taco joints in Portland?
Oh man, I love Taco Gang.
Mmm.
Like,
That pastor there, man.
yeah.
It's all crispy. Oh, it's so good.
So you know it. Yeah.
I know the taco gang.
Yeah. Birria de la Plaza is really good. It's
I haven't
farther
been to
though.
that
I don't
one.
get to go there as much as I would like to. But I would say Taco Gang is my go-to. There's a lot of great little taco spots. I love Chapollos because they're close by. I don't get tacos there though. But when it comes to tacos, I would say Taco Gang, Los Punales.
Oh, I love Los Punales. Yeah.
Yeah,
Dang.
that's when I want a little different type of taco that I want to sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That steak pesco.
You
Pesto
feeling that
is,
heat on your tongue?
Yeah, it's am I sweating? It's
No, because
building
I'm
up,
feeling
man.
it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks for joining us, David.
Thanks
The
for having
sauces are awesome. Cider's awesome.
Oh yeah, great job on the cider.
Thanks,
by the way.
man.
Oh, so
Appreciate
good.
it. I'm happy to make this man proud. Thanks for joining us, guys.